This is Brothas Talkin Entertainment Podcast, episode 6. You're not mistaken. If you're looking for Brothers Talking Shit Podcast, episode 181, for the safety and sanity for all men involved, we took off Mother's Day. So
would not have been a good look.
no, we didn't do that. So
we back Sunday though.
Yeah, we'll be back next week though.
We back.
Let's go though, man. We doing Mobland.
You want to introduce yourself, or you just want to just go?
Man, my bad, yo. I'm happy they got me on go. They got me on go. I am the Flush Man, also known as Fat Boy. I'll call you Broadish. I'm your Huckleberry, no red cup, and I am Mr. Pete the Blitz.
And I'm Real, aka Iceberg Shorty, aka I do this entertainment shit for real.
All right, we here. Let's go. Hold up, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I wasn't loud enough last time. All right, we're gonna start with your friends and neighbors episode 6. We start off with how we start episode 6. The body's found by the maid walks in and find the body of
she was walking down the neighborhood. Yeah.
Right. She finds the body of my man. What's my man name? Sam. No, not Sam. No, what's his name? That's Sam.
Yeah. Sam, ex-husband.
Sam Maxwell. Yeah, right. Fat man.
Yeah, fat man.
Fat man. All right. So, Peep. All right. First, Ali. We found out Ali would have been married for 11 years. So she was married and she got divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yep. Thing that stuck out to me. Why would Main Man show up to her show? If you got a restraining order against her, all these different things, why in the world are you there, brother?
Because he want that old thing back.
He want that old thing back, but see, that's the twist. The twist be you forget the headache that come with the old thing. When you ain't see the old thing in a long time, all you think about is the good shit. The bad shit, the reason why you got a restraining order and all those things are there for a reason.
Because you're crazy.
Right, but I don't understand him showing up at the show.
Right.
He's wilding out. How you feel about where you see that going?
I think they definitely gonna have a moment at some point because they just getting way too close, right? You know what I'm saying, or just way too back in that comfortable space. So I see that thing being a moment in the next coming episodes. I think we got 4 episodes left.
What, they going 10?
I think they're going 10. I think that's what I'm at the fact check that. This ain't the fact check central, but yeah, I think they're going 10. So
they probably go 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we gonna see how that play out. Yeah. I think the theme of this episode was, for me, okay. So we got Coop and Mel taking
the kids to the college.
Taking the kids to the college.
Yeah.
To what's it? Stanford. Yeah.
Was it Stanford? I don't even know. I didn't even pay that much attention.
I think it was Stanford, whatever. They going to the college, whatever, on a college trip.
No, they definitely went in Stanford or Yale. Well, it might have been Yale. Yale is in New Jersey.
Okay.
Princeton's in New Jersey.
Don't give me the line. I
think Yale is in like.
I want to say it was Stanford though. Where's Stanford?
Stanford's California.
Yeah.
They definitely in Stanford.
They drove right.
Okay,
right.
Yale is in Connecticut, which kind of makes sense because they in New York.
Okay, so
so it's probably Yale. Yeah,
they both went to Yale, right?
Yeah.
So my main thing, first of all, I want to say what stuck out to me was Nick being naive. Ask me, Flush, why do you think Nick's naive?
Why do you think Nick's naive, Flush, man?
Because you know that your lady now is going back to where her and her ex-husband fell in love.
Yeah.
Now, what you're thinking is, as a man, you're thinking, oh, well, the kids are going, so it's not like it's just going to be them two.
Mm-hmm.
But what ended up happening is the daughter, she goes off with some fellow soon-to-be college people. Mm-hmm. And he hooks it up. To me, if we keep it to the book, I think Coop kind of lined it up for them two to be alone. Well, he didn't line up the daughter thing, but he definitely lined up the thing for his son because he made a call and got him in the studio, and he ended up being in the studio all day.
Yeah.
So they end up it be them two together. So to me, Nick was a little naive for even for kind of under. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with my. Well, they not. I don't know what their relationship status is, boyfriend and girlfriend, and it is a family thing.
Nick
and Mel. So how do you think if you're Nick, if you're Nick, all the wrong you've done to Coop?
I don't even think he's thinking about it like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like that's the biggest twist. I just think that he just like,
but see,
whatever.
It's like he told the cop though. Oh, he like to me, he's sleeping on Coop.
Mm-hmm.
He told the cop when the cop came and asked him about the murder situation. Oh, no, he's not a fighter. So that's what I'm saying. The personality of him has been, you can kind of get over on him.
He been real cool. That's the beauty of the show itself, right? Because like even the cops was weirded out. Like, oh, ex-husband. Like when they was asked all the questions, it's like, yo, they like the whole crux of it. I think is the comedy aspect of it. And this person sleeping with this person's ex here, this person sleeping with that person. But we had all of the events together. We're all at the country club together. So it's weird to everyone except for them. So I just think Nick is playing that role in being the person that everybody else is, right? And Fat Man's name is Paul, by the way. His name is Paul.
Paul. All right, Paul. All right, so they go on the trip, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where they went, but go ahead. Like,
that's fine. So to me,
right. I'm actually fact checking.
Was Coop Wilder for snapping on his daughter on the car ride? She's been really had a lot to say. Been really, to me, okay, you feeling yourself, you 17, 18 years old. In my household, if you want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation, but you're not going to talk to me any kind of way. It's obvious that she's very, that don't stand in their house. So she has a lot to say about certain situations. So she kind of was going in on him. Things like what you know about love and all this different kind of stuff and fighting for love. All the stuff she's been saying to him lately. And Coop finally kind of loses it. I ain't mad at Coop for that. How'd you feel about it?
I think he should have went off on her, you know what I'm saying? Because again, she just that teenage smelling yourself, right? And we the father of teenage daughters, right? You know what I'm saying? You're looking behind the curtain. So none of that stuff just kind of surprised me based on, even what we was talking about on episode 180 of the Brothas Talkin Shit podcast. Like you can't really shelter them to what they're going on, and their reality is their reality, right? So it's so easy to snap on your children when you believe that they should be one way versus the other based on your circumstances and not theirs.
Right.
So just, good conversation for,
All right. A little off. We're going to get back to this trip in a second.
Yeah.
Sam talks to the police. The police are involved now in the whole Paul's murder thing.
Yeah.
It's $20 million involved now.
Yeah.
So I thought that Sam might have killed him. I don't think Sam killed him, man. Has your view changed in this episode?
I still think Sam killed him, and I think that's going to be like the plot twist of it, right? Like bring him over. I think there's going to be some type of flashback that happens, and she going to do something to him while the kid's in the car, and like she bounced to go to grandma in the house. That's what I think.
I don't got Sam doing it.
You think it's the mom?
I don't know who did it. I'm trying to think somebody out the left field because that's how it always is on shows like that. So I'm not sure yet, but when they put it in your face like that, pause.
Yeah,
that's not usually how it is. So it would be easy to say Sam, but I don't think it's Sam.
They went to Princeton, by the way. It was Princeton.
Okay. All right, Princeton. Okay.
Yeah. Princeton is in Jersey, which makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what else stick out to you?
About which one? The whole episode?
It's certain.
Oh yeah, like I said, like just go, right? It's a lot that stuck out to me, right?
All right, okay.
The Princeton trip itself, right, was literally Coop and Mel going down memory lane about all the things they shared when they was in college, right?
Right.
So the daughter went off. What the hell is the daughter's name? I always forget her name.
I got a Tori.
Tori is the daughter's name. Hunter is the son.
Right. Tori and Hunter.
So, Hunter gets with some, you know what I'm saying, music folks. He in the studio. And then like Mel and Coop just go out and do stuff that they would normally do. Right. You know
they did back in them days.
When they was in college, right? The food, the drinks. They were taking Jaeger shots. That used to be a shit. Crazy.
Red Bull and Jaeger for
Jaeger
me.
bombs.
Red Bull. Yep.
Jaeger bombs. Crazy. That might have been the joint that had you. We'll go there.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'll say that's the main part.
Oh no, not that night. That night. You talking about the night? That night before you left?
No. I'm talking about the night
was,
that you went to Baltimore. We went to Baltimore the next morning after.
That was the night.
Night. That
that
wasn't
night,
before I left.
I had the thing. We was at Fridays.
Was that Fridays?
Applebee's. We was at Applebee's, and we kept having the Bone Crushers.
Yeah,
that's what it was, and that's had me throwing up, and then I had to throw up on the side of the road. No,
pull over, bro. No, pull over.
I never did They was drinking the Jaeger with the beer though, where they dropped the Jaeger in the beer. I also that's the drink Ali and her ex were drinking.
Yeah.
So that was a common theme in that episode.
Back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So that was out.
So I think too. Like I said, with everything that's going on in his life, Coop is bringing out a side of himself that people aren't used to seeing.
Correct.
He
definitely hit man's with the lewd line. that shit was funny. When he hit him with the loot, not the loot. Was it loot? Yeah, it was loot. Lou said that to the guy in the pawn shop.
What? Oh, what he said to the
what he said to the candy owner. The candy owner. What she say? Right?
What she say?
She said she said you can leave here now, or spend 6 months wishing you would have left. You choose.
Oh, okay. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what he said to the candy shop owner.
So the whole time she did still a
jam.
She did still a jam. Like, yo, she got like first of all, on some personal as just looking like as a woman, she's getting more attractive to me as it goes on.
I love Amanda Peet. I told you she was part of one of my
I don't remember her in anything like that. Yeah. I don't. Maybe I've had
seen Ashton Kutcher. I look a lot like Love. That's one of my.
I've probably seen that, but I don't know, just her personality, just the way she is. To me, it's just like it's more attractive to me now than when I first initially probably saw her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's a hottie. Like I mean, I didn't think she was hot. I didn't think she was hot. She's a little hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she again, So he ended up snapping. You know, and it's like she's just saying. Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't been this guy in a long time.
You ain't been that guy, yeah. So they just rekindling a lot of stuff, and he got a whole different swag about him because of all the stuff he's been doing over the past 5 episodes. Yeah, for sure.
They break into the church.
Yeah.
He goes to the crackers and all that, eating crackers and jam. They about to get to the action. Initially, before it happened.
Yeah.
Did you see it? Did you see that being a path early on in the episode as far as them two sleeping together?
I saw it being the path with the original fireballs on her birthday. I just didn't know when it was going to happen. Like I'm good for that. I'm normally saying in the next 2 episodes it's going to go down. Right. But I ain't say that there because I'll be trying to absorb it and watch it, you know what I'm saying, and catch all the nuances. But yeah, I saw it eventually happening.
I thought so. They do it, get caught in the church. I thought that was it. I thought that it was going to happen there, and when they got caught, it was like one of the moments where
it wasn't going fast.
Right. So
they left.
They got to it. And got to it.
Yeah.
So they got it in. We seen that coming, whatever.
Yep.
To me, before the episode ended, when they got it in, I felt like he shouldn't have did it. I really felt like he shouldn't have did it.
You feel like Coop shouldn't have did it?
I feel like Coop shouldn't have did it because at the end of the day, when y'all go back to where y'all going back to, like he's saying, he said to her, let's run off, let's take the kids and let's go the opposite direction. We got to go back home. I'm going to go back to being with Nick. So you've had to adjust. It's like with anything, like you're reopening the scab almost, I feel like. Because now when you see her with him, that's going to be the way. You're going to feel away.
Working off with Sam, so you only had the main thing being.
But not even that, though. Just the fact that what you had to go through to that process. I'm pretty sure throughout 2 years he's not the same. He's not in the same spot of hurt that he was at that time.
Yeah.
So he's progressed. So I can see that being a thing where you go back.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it here and predict it, right? So we just finished episode 6. By episode 8, he gonna put Elena away. Because remember, she was blowing him up. He cut his phone off.
So that's about to tap into.
Yeah.
If you get to the end, the whole episode, he's been so caught up in the moment with his family that maybe these phone calls, because what's name called him too? Lou called him and he ignored him.
You
get what I'm saying? Because and everything's just going so good.
Yeah.
Now before we get to the end of the episode, I do want to say it's amazing when a dad tells a kid something and then the kid realizes you're right. Because he's been telling,
amazing. Yeah.
Right. So he told her in the car, you don't know what love is. And it's in 2 weeks, 2 weeks in the college, you're not gonna remember who this guy is.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout the night, she ended up chilling with a boy, almost going there with the boy, whatever.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Did she realize? Yeah, true. I ain't never had no joint throw up on me, but and then don't get naked like that and talk about this ain't happening. See that we gotta hold on. Let me be politically correct. Because the evening might end right there. You get to that point.
Yeah.
Is that a bad guy thing?
No, it's not.
If you come to my room, we get to the boom, 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 clothes coming off, whatever, and you say we're not doing nothing.
Yep.
I accept that and respect that, but I'm not going to act like we just go like I might not want to chill with you at that.
Right.
Not for the simple fact that I didn't want to chill with you.
Yeah.
But to the fact that we got to that point.
Right.
And then you pull that on me.
Yeah.
Am I wrong for that? Do that sound barbaric or something?
Not necessarily barbaric, but like sexuality is tricky, right? Like it and
no, but see,
yeah,
I wouldn't have kicked her out because at the end of the day, you can still get back. Like, who's to say later on that might happen? Yeah. Right, you get what I'm saying? So I'm not. Right. Yeah. I'm not being honest because honest, Hanif would have been like, I would have still chilled with Shorty because you never know. It might not be the day, it could be tomorrow. Or she's doing a period.
You can't, you know what I'm saying, kick the can down the road, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Keep your options open. It's fluid. It's fluid, right?
Right. My man, Mr. Yo Gotti said I missed to spin the block. You know what I'm saying? It might not have happened tonight, but I can still get to it. So I'm lying. I wouldn't have kicked her out. I probably would have chilled with her and tried to be cool about it. Might have tried that again though, but that is what it is.
Yeah.
So boom, we ride home, everything smooth.
That was like the perfect situation. Like that shot of them in the car, Hunter's cool, joking about the music, cutting it up, singing, and everybody's smiling, having a good time. And it's like, yo, let's go to dinner. And they were like, yeah. And it was like for the first time in the entire series, they were a family.
They run in the Barney and his lady. So that's something and their kids. They something done before.
Yeah.
So if you watch TV, ain't no way the episode end ain't no way the episode end like this. Mm-hmm. I knew something was. Then when I go to the car to get the umbrella.
Yeah.
I knew something was about to happen. I didn't see what happened. So what ended up happening is he goes to the car to get the umbrella. It's raining outside. He pops the trunk. So this is my twist. All right, he pops the trunk. Let's see what happened first. He pops the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Two guys jump on him.
Yep.
Beating him down. Putting hands and feet on him.
Yep.
Barney sees it, jumps up like a real friend.
Yep.
Call 911, runs outside, gets hit by a car, flips upside down, he's unconscious.
Leaking.
And the art boy, pulls up.
Rolls out the window.
Look.
Mr. Big Style, I did this to you.
Yo, that's the name of this episode. Did you name that last episode?
I think I did it. No, I forgot what it was. Yeah. Oh no, I did. Yeah.
That was definitely Mr. Big Style.
Yeah.
All right. Where was he following him all day?
I think, to some extent.
Because at the end of the day, right, because how do you just be on me when I get back in town? I ain't went home or nothing. So main man that plotted where though he waited the whole day he with the family besides, so he respected that because some motherfuckers out here who don't care about that.
Yeah.
Caught him by himself and did the thing to him. That's a commitment.
It is.
Definitely. So I don't know. Barney was unconscious. Barney ain't dead though.
No, Barney ain't dead. You can't kill
Barney. Ain't dead.
Nah, because Barney got to be a part of it. I just got to figure out how it tie in and like he now.
This might be how it tie in. Like why do those guys do that? He's gonna have to explain why two guys just ran. He could tell his wife.
Small quiet town.
But you could tell your wife something. Your friends, dog. They don't. Nah.
Yeah, Barney.
There's something more to that. I seen that. Right. Well, he didn't see the car. Was that the car that hit him?
What? No. It was another car. He was just running across the street to help Cool. And then the car, he just darted out in the street.
Damn.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hell of an episode. Hell of a way to end the episode. One thing I'm gonna say about this show is it keeps
It's escalating, right? It just
every
goes from
time.
boom, boom,
That
boom.
might have been the best
Yeah.
episode so far this season.
I wouldn't disagree. Like I like the cop aspect, the lady detective, and how she
Right.
like her whole disposition and demeanor of walking around and kind of just like she's just getting under everybody's skin and she don't answer it. But like we didn't even mention like the underrated scene where Sam bodied the joint in the makeup store talking to the girl when she
Yo,
explained it to her. I was like, yo, she killed that.
yo, I love, I
I
love,
can't
I love
believe
her. I
that.
love her. She
Yeah.
remind me of the actress that was in Rush Hour 2. I know that's not her, the Spanish girl.
I
I don't
know,
even know if she's
yeah.
Spanish. She
No,
remind me of,
she
and
have
she in that
Asian.
scene she
Remember,
definitely
yeah,
did.
she have Asian. Her mom
Sam,
Asian and her father white. Sam.
oh yeah, right. On the show.
On the show, I don't know, like yeah. So I think they
Right.
was
No, I'm
trying
just
to
saying she
portray that.
reminded me of her. When I was watching that, I was like, but that's a hell of a scene
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Hell of a
that was
scene.
dope.
Yeah, definitely. Anything else in the episode? Did I miss something?
Nah, man, I just be looking forward to like so the thing about your friends and neighbors is it comes on Fridays, right? So it's
I
on
gotta start
Friday,
catching
but I
on
normally
Fridays.
wait till Sunday to catch it, right? I got a lot going on.
Bro, listen.
Yesterday I was able to watch it back to back. It was
Yesterday was Mother's Day. We just sat back here. You
yeah.
see what I cook. You see the fried chicken I made the kids.
Oh no, I
So
did. Oh, you did a whole spread. Yeah.
man, listen. So because I ain't they ain't get the sticks, but
yeah.
So me and T said we in bed watching. I fell asleep, bro, and I don't know. I fell asleep taking notes, like my phone in the bed. Like I'm never that guy. My phone always on the on the charger.
Yeah.
Fell asleep on it. I woke up. Me and you trying to figure out what we gonna do. I just did 2 hours just back to bed. But usually we do the we do it on Sunday night too.
Yeah.
Like our both episodes.
Okay.
All right. So hell of an episode 8 coming out. Well, episode 7. Episode 7 coming out next week. Yeah. Like I said, this show is must see TV. Definitely.
It is.
Definitely
Apple TV. Go see it. Yeah.
Talk about must see TV. Mobland episode 7. Man, listen, we watch it. We are watching 2 of the best shows on TV right now.
Yeah, hands down. And let me just give you flowers, yo. Like I wasn't up. Well, I saw your friends and neighbors preview. I wasn't up on Mobland. You said this what we was doing. We decided we was going to start the entertainment podcast, like we had been saying we was going to do for months. And my brother Flush, you know what I'm saying, picked out these 2 shows for us to get started with, and I'm happy you did, and I'm happy I went along with it, right? Because, like, if you don't know World, you know what I'm saying, go back and listen to all the Brothas Talkin Shit episodes. We be going at it about shows
man, listen,
for years.
David Mix, man, I will never live down David Mix, man. And I still stand by that first season being a great fucking season. It was a great show for a season, but yeah, man, I really be.
While we here, David Makes Man, you can't is a number
the first episode,
straight up trash, bro.
No.
Straight up trash on the Brothas Talking.
Did you ever watch an episode?
Not even background noise. Somebody gotta get fired for this. That's exactly what that means.
Yeah,
somebody's gotta get fired for this.
And I'm trying to figure out what we watching next because we coming down on the weeks. So if anybody got some suggestions, I think I want to take it. It's this joint called what's the name of the joint? They made a movie of it too back in the day. With what's the name of that movie with Samuel L. Jackson and the car joint when he was in the car and it's like the Angry Driver type joint.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Samuel L. Jackson and Ben Affleck.
Oh, I have no clue.
But it's a joint. I gotta look it up. It's on Netflix, and it's a Korean lady, and I don't want to mess with no nationalities.
Yeah,
I gotta look it up though. But it came out last year, but I watched the first episode, bro, and that might be what we doing next.
Right. Okay.
But let's get back to where we Mobland episode 7. Yo, I'm tired of Maeve, dog. I'm tired of Maeve, dog. I need to know what Maeve angle is.
She in the way.
What is is she just a dog playing in traffic? Because I need to have some type of why.
Maeve played this innocent type of mother figure that just don't have it together, yo. It's like crazy how she even process or look at this information, yo. Like,
and you still say, hold on, you still say Smurf over her?
Yes.
Because she's still there. She damn.
Well, remember, I got 4 seasons of Smurf, 4 or 5. I mean, I think it was 5.
Something like that.
Yeah, 5 seasons of Smurf or something like that, and I'm only 6 episodes in. Like Smurf was crazy.
It's still a conversation to be had at fucking 6 episodes. So Brendan and Safina are alive.
Serafina is her name.
Serafina is alive.
I was calling her Stefania for like 4 episodes. Let me fix that. Her name is Serafina. Serafina. Yeah.
So Serafina. So at the end of the last episode, we see Harry, who's the fucking fastest driver. He's everywhere. He shows up to the warehouse and nobody's there. Serafina and Brendan aren't there, and it's war painted in blood on the floor.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
And Maeve is trying to convince Conrad for some reason that Harry, I don't know what is her beef. Harry didn't knock her off or something. Like, I don't understand why she keep throwing.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so
What's your problem with Harry?
It's weird.
And Harry is sitting back here doing everything in the world to fix your mess.
Yeah.
That you've continued to make worse.
Yep.
It's been 6 episodes of Maeve making messes and Harry trying to clean them up as she makes another mess. Mm-hmm. Oh, he almost done over here. Let me knock this over. Period, man. Like, I'm tired of Maeve, man. Maeve is really starting to.
But Maeve don't have the juice like she thought she had with Richie.
Right. She's out of. That's what I'm saying. What are you doing? Where is the? I need to know.
What she doing? Too much.
Way too much. What is the plan? What is the strategy? You're just doing shit.
Yeah.
For what?
Because she's bored.
Right. To me, I don't. The more I watch Conrad, I think he's weak. As big and bad as you make yourself be, every situation, this woman got you running. She got you. What's crazy is, what's even worse is you're following behind that and trying to, like, you're not even checking that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're going with the flow of that shit and just. So end of the day, all I see every time I see an episode is, no matter what you, the last guy who ratted on me, he ratted on me in jail, and when I got out, I found him and I tied him to a chair and I cut his tongue out and I fed his eyeballs to him and then I split his throat. But Maeve got you on, and then you can't even say, ain't he like he? And it's the crazy part too. It's not even like she throwing it on you or something. Yeah. You just step back here, you out here, you with the other biddies.
Yeah.
So you on that type time. Unless she got you whipped like that.
Yeah.
But what I need a backstory of how she got him like that.
Yeah.
That control she has over him.
Mm-hmm. It's all Maeve's fault. Let me be very clear. Because you know what I'm saying? Conrad asked, damn, what's the other son's name? Kevin, who all knew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he just ran off a list. And the lawyer came in there and was like, you got a rat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the house. And it just ain't going to be made because she already manipulating Conrad. Like, if I let you read this message.
Yo, and she almost got caught up in the shit for real.
Yeah.
If Kevin ain't walk in.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, you talking about digging the ditch even deeper. I know somebody like that, and I'm not going to speak this person's name.
Right.
But if I show you the text, then this will be the last thing I ever show you. And lying.
Like, doubling down on your madness.
No, it's insanity. Like, I know somebody like your madness. You really just gonna keep going with it, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, she is fucking throw, dog.
Yeah.
Another one who's starting to get on my nerves is Jan.
I want Jan to die. Like, she was second on my list after we'll get to, right? But she is definitely number 2 on the list of people I want to see die.
Jan to me,
she don't know how to listen, yo. This is my fucking Conrad told her. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead.
No, Conrad told her, like, stop speaking about her.
Right. You giving out information. First of all, it's not. I don't know what the distance is between where they are now and where they
the house and where they live. I think Conrad live out in the country, right?
Because even Paul
lives in the city.
even Paul, when Paul pulled up, like when Paul got in the car with her, why is she coming this far? All right, so
how long have you known her?
Right,
like a couple of weeks.
The undercover girl shows up, the one who been there, who was mistakenly was at the coffee shop, who been popping up all the time. She calls Jen on some, oh, I got something going on. Can you meet me? Boom, 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 boom. Whatever you got going on, why we can't talk about it on the phone? Secondly, thirdly, I'm in a situation where as though I can't even be outside like that.
Right.
So for me to be moving around, like you, whatever you got going on, it ain't. And this is somebody you just met. It's not like your friend for 20 years.
Yeah,
who need you.
Right.
This is like to me, it's somebody you just met. So you moving around for some, like, no, it's a lot going on already. You're not supposed to add to that. You've been in this life for a long time. Obviously, because your daughter's 16, 17, something like that. So you've been around this life for a long time. You should know the rules, know how to move, know you can't be making no new friends. You should know all these things. And it's like, to me, she's bored. She don't work. She at home by herself, and she needs a fucking friend. She needs a dog.
It needs something. Pet gerbil.
You need to start. I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to lock in with Bella like that, but that's the only one who can understand your life, because you live a life. You can only deal with women who live in the same space you live in when you live in that space.
Yeah.
You can't deal with regular people
and
have a solid friendship, because you can't tell them what's really going on in that space.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah, Jane is like, oh, what the fuck are you? Shut the fuck up. And then she she asking you questions. I thought she peeped the blitz a little bit when she asked her, "Was Harry? Where's Harry at?" And she looked a little bit like,
why are you asking
why
about
are you asking me all these questions? Like, you here for your?
But you told him he's in Antwerp. Like, you might as well told him, like, here's his location. Here he is. Like, what are you doing?
No, she is just like that. Paul shows up. I like Paul. Paul's had a couple lines, but even I'm talking to the chick. Shook her up. She's supposed to be a cop, right?
She was got daggone.
Why? The way he said,
because he kept saying, "Do you hear me?"
Right.
And he said it got closer. Do you hear me? I was like,
ah! But I don't know. That's what I thought it was too, or it could be intimidation, though.
Or both.
You get that close to her space, yeah.
But Paul moved different. You know what I'm saying? Like Harry and Jace.
I think
I want to see him doing something.
I want to see him get a little bit more because he was hilarious in the last episode when everybody was messing up the plan. It was like 5 days, 7 days. It was like TV4. It was this
the syntax.
Right. Like, yo, shut up, Paul. Shut the fuck up, Paul. So I like Paul.
Paul's decent.
Yeah, Jan, man. Now, what I couldn't find, I can't remember, because on Apple, a lot of times if you on the screen, if you push down, you can see the name of the characters, and that's how I figured out who Tori was.
Yeah,
I cannot think of what Harry's daughter name is. I know I got no other stuff, but I've erased that stuff. So here come Eddie. This motherfucker don't stop. Yo, he is. There's no way he's not Maeve's grandchild, because he is Maeve with a fucking as a boy.
Yeah.
So he chilling. He bring H daughter some coffee, whatever. They chilling, they smoking, he talking to her, whatever. I get it popping. But Shorty ain't slow to it. She with the shits.
She definitely with it.
And then she with the shit. So I guess they end up. I don't know if they got to it, but yeah, he's like all this shit going on.
I think he definitely got to it, got into it with her.
That was a weird combination. I would not want that boy nowhere near my daughter. Don't let H find that. If H ain't fuck you up before, and I'm surprised Jan ain't seen that when she's seen them running around. Like, since when y'all been close?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie don't got no chill.
But she definitely hit him with the, like, oh, you think I'm you know what I'm saying, suck your cock. I was like, oh, shit.
Right. Because like, you doing this, because you run a game on me.
Yeah. And he was like,
you should have just kept it 100.
Yeah.
He's worth a shot. I mean,
is her name Gina?
Anyway. Yeah, it's Gina. That's her name.
Gina.
Yep.
Yeah. Her real name, Teddy Allen. That's her real name. Teddie. Yeah. Gina.
Yeah, Gina. Gina, all right. She all right.
Oh, Paul.
All right, so they got all right, so Pete, we find out that I'm glad I watched. It's so fresh in my head today. We find out that that Serafina and Brendan are alive in a warehouse in Amsterdam. Yo, my man H is. Where do he get gas on this motorcycle? Because he is going crazy with his motorcycle.
I mean, crotch rocking. He down in there. No goddamn wind resistant. He just getting to it, yo.
He goes. He get the information. He go. It was a little funny when he stopped and man jumped on the motorcycle. That little. Yeah. Harry gonna shine every episode. He gonna have his little part. So then Harry find out where they at. Whatever. They find out the Mexicans got him. So they wake up in a room. Brendan is the fucking worst crybaby ass. When your sister got to be the strongest one.
So yeah.
All right, so they tied up in the room
in the Brooklyn basement.
right.
Tied up in the Brooklyn basement. Yeah.
Shit. And then my man from Bad Boys 2.
He was a bad. Yeah, that is.
And my man from Below. He always the bad guy.
Yeah.
I had to check because he look a little different.
Yeah, he older, but he's definitely the villain in Bad Boys 2.
He's the guy who they was talking about the fight. This fight came up before.
Mm-hmm.
Not Buster Douglas, the Lennox Lewis fight in Vegas, where Conrad said something disrespectful to his dad. So this is the son who got I guess he was connected to the old head boy who they should have never fucking killed anyway. Archie.
Yeah.
Archie had the line on him. So can't nobody get with him. He got them. Conrad think he gonna throw money at him and it's gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Before we get to that right quick, I see something that's consistent. A lot of people see weakness in there's whatever in this kinks in his armor. Because people see, like my man from Blow, he said 10 years ago, I seen a monster. Now I just see a crazy man now. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people, and that's when the wolves come. That's when the wolves come to the gate. When they see you weak, and it's a lot of Maeve, I'm thinking. But when the wolves see that, when they scared to enter before, they're gonna come at you, they're gonna try you now. And I think that's been consistent even with Kevin seeing it. And this guy saying, yo, like, I ain't worried about your dad. Like, he don't 10 years ago, I might have been worried about him. I ain't worried about him now. Right? So what you think of that?
Are you talking about when he was talking to Serafina and Brendan?
No, I'm just saying, do you think there's a
which part?
Do you think that could be true, that people might be seeing the
weakness of Conrad,
the dynasty, right?
Yes and no, but you don't have no fear. They live in London and you in Amsterdam, right? You know what I'm saying? So you're not even there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Serafina and they tied up. They bring the camera out. So somebody go down.
Yeah.
My man,
the money and the chainsaw.
And the chainsaw. So Serafina like, oh, my dad give you double what Richie giving you.
Plus
$5 million. Man ain't interested in none of that.
Yeah.
Your pop was disrespectful anyway. Yeah. So we on go.
Can't apologize to the dead.
Right.
That's the episode.
Here we go. Yeah. So TV's camera set up, chainsaw on the side, lights on. It's about to be a show. Richie sent a link to Kevin and them phone, Kevin, Conrad, and a Maeve phone.
Yeah.
And it's about to be a show.
Video link, yeah.
Right. They put up to the link. Of course, H this would fuck me up about the whole shit. H pulls up. Kevin called. He get off the bike. He stopped rushing to where he's going. So like
he on the
phone.
Yeah.
And who do H call?
He called Main Man.
He called Cat. Well, he called looking for Cat. The number that
he called Main Man. Yeah. Cat. He called what's his name? Donnie. He called Donnie.
Right.
Looking for Cat.
Yeah. Who the fuck is Cat? Right. All right. So looking for Cat.
Yeah.
Cat, I need a favor. You tell Cat the favor. In the midst of the favor, Brendan get that axe, get that chainsaw. Brendan going. We seen Brendan going.
I'm so happy, right? Like Brandon had to go, right?
Yeah.
So here's the problem with that. Like if we back it up to the beginning, Maeve threatened Richie, right? First of all, Maeve is the one who told. Spoiler alert: Maeve told Richie where Brendan and Serafina was because she wanted Serafina to be collateral damage. Don't put, you know what I'm saying, a hand on my boy. Got it. Then you turn around and say, Richie hit them like, yeah, I got him, I got her and him for insurance, right? But Richie is so drunk with hate and got daggone fuel, revenge, that
as he should be.
Everything is a go because he said war, right? Like, so now here you are, Maeve, sitting there sniffling and crying because, you know what I'm saying, you got double crossed by Richie, and you said you thought he wasn't going to goddamn double cross you. And then he turned around and double cross you. And on top of this, right, I thought they were just cutting off a limb. Oh, no.
We never seen what they did to him, though.
I think it was his head. Right? Like,
oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because goddamn, that visualization of that blood splatter on Serafina's face, I jumped up. I was like, oh, I'm locked in on this shit right here. This shit right here. This shit right here.
Right here, nigga.
Oh,
this shit right here, nigga.
Right.
Yo. So he dies. Cat makes the call.
Yeah.
Gets man on the phone. Man talk to Cat. Stops the whole situation. My man walk clean off. Stop. This is done.
Yeah.
Exit stage left.
Yeah.
Man walk clean off. Serafina's still alive. But Cat on the private jet.
Yeah.
We got to know the history of Cat.
Got it. We'll get there, right? You know what I'm saying? We'll get there with that.
Another player to enter. Another player to enter the
10. Yeah, for number 4 episodes of this too, right?
No, they got episode ahead, I thought. Is Mobland that episode ahead?
Tripping?
Yes.
Yeah, 3 more. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah.
So
8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Right. So we got to see who's Cat, what Cat relationship is with H, that H call and make that happen. And I'm pretty sure Cat gonna be asking about that favor.
Yeah. Like, does it get weird and like H go be Cat's fixer, right? And stop messing with Conrad after he realized that Maeve and did some goofy shit?
Because I thought really they was going to find out that Jan was with the undercovers and that put Jan in a situation but it didn't. So I'm interested in seeing how that play out. Like we're gonna see what this Cat situation is and all that. Another thing that we didn't talk about that. Remember, he got the number to the maid. Kev did.
Yeah.
And Bella. So Bella was her nosy ass watching Kev. Mm-hmm. So we still ain't seen Kev interested in this old
the guard.
The old guard. And
guard
then Bella.
The season's over. He gotta die. He gotta go.
True. And then Bella called main man that she was dealing with. So those two things are still
out there lingering in
out
the air.
Yeah. So like I said, just like your friends and neighbors. It keeps stepping up.
Yeah.
It keeps stepping up. And you don't know where it's going to go. So you can watch something and be predictable. I don't know where this is going. But I'm interested, and I think they can keep it up. Guy Ritchie, it's him. So
killing it. Yeah. Killing it.
Hell of an episode. Definitely. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Stop.
Yeah. All right, so we've been implementing the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to watch something that we watched when we were younger and rewatch it and see just what we took from it. I'm a big King of New York fan. To me, when I do the math, like to me, I take King of New York over almost every one of the over Scarface, over any one of those. Like to me, Frank White is him to me.
Mm-hmm.
What sticks out the most, the cast. The cast has some of the names in Hollywood, like still to this day. I think Christopher Walken, he passed away, right?
No, Christopher Walken's away.
I'm tripping. My bad, somebody else. I'm sorry, Christopher, because you're my guy. So you got Christopher Walken, Wesley Snipes, Larry Fishburne. This is before Lawrence.
He was definitely still Larry on there. So yeah, so King of New York came out September 28th, 1990. Yeah. Go ahead. You give me the cash. I'm just saying, like, it came out September 28th of 1990. Came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got Christopher Walken, Wesley Snipes, Larry Fishburne, Teresa Randall, David Caruso, Stephen Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi, from Boardwalk
And
Empire.
yes. I mean, you talking about some names. David Caruso, who I absolutely hate in this movie.
Yeah.
Absolutely hate him in this movie.
Yep.
So they got some guys in there.
You forgot about Giancarlo.
Who, the white girl?
No, Giancarlo Esposito from Gus Fring from from Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, I got the name on there. You said what's his name again?
Giancarlo.
Yeah, Giancarlo. Yeah, I do got the name on there, but I wasn't pronouncing it.
Yeah.
I want to pronounce it.
Yeah, Giancarlo's official. Yeah.
Y'all just grinded me up about something last week that I got. No, know what I said? I said something else. On the Tuscany leather. What's the Blake drink? The Drake drink? I did this in the barbershop. I said it wrong. Yeah. I said it wrong. Oh, Nepo. I'm like, no, I ain't pronouncing no shit unless I absolutely know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
All right, so King of New York, classic to me. What you got?
Yeah, also a little known. My man Harold Perrineau, right? Harold Perrineau was he played Merch in Best Man, and he's on one of my favorite shows that I'm watching right now, Front. Right, so he on that joint right there.
Yeah. He's in the famous scene, the famous
subway joint.
Reenacted, the subway. A lot of things in the hip hop community has come from this movie. Frank White, Biggie Small's name, of course. Meet me at the come in. I got a job for you. Come and see me at the what's the name of the
Plaza Hotel.
Come see at the Plaza Hotel.
Yeah,
that's been used a lot.
You guys got fat out there when we all started the street.
Yeah, that's right.
Making the ass joint, you know what I'm saying? From the Hove album. Was it Hove? It was Hove, yeah.
It was Hove.
It was Jay-Z, yeah.
Dog, it's a lot of hip hop influence.
No dope deals, no nothing goes down.
Not a nick in the park is so a nick in the park. I want it.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're all welcome.
Yeah.
Fuck, enjoy.
Yeah.
Classic. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it had a $5 million budget, right?
Okay.
And it only made $2.6 million in the movies. So by any estimation, that's really it bombed in the movies because it didn't make its money back. But that don't mean nothing because it becomes a cult classic. Right. So it's one of those things that, you know what I'm saying, fire around life. And well, my brother has also failed to mention that, you know what I'm saying, he was a rapper back in the day, right? And his name was Flushman, right? Flushman. Right. And his alias was Jimmy Jump, which was Larry Fishburne's character.
Who I loved. I loved that character just because he was a killer. Yeah. I won't leave no witnesses. A couple scenes. The scene when David Caruso spits in his face and he wipes it off and tastes it.
Yeah.
And then here goes some money for your witnesses.
Yeah.
He had some. Yeah. Or when Wesley Snipes at the end when he killed Wesley followed with him and Wesley like, Jimmy, I got a piece of chicken. I got a piece of chicken for you, Jimmy. So Jimmy come behind and shoot him like, where my chicken at, bro? Like, it's just classic. The thing about that is when I watched it on when I came up with my alias Jimmy Jump, I had to watch it to the end of the movie because I never knew. I knew his name was Jimmy, but I wanted to have a full name, so they had Jimmy Jump up there. When I just watched it, and I had the what's the name on the subtitles.
Yeah,
I see that they did call him Jump a couple times. I just couldn't catch it watching it. Or
watching it. Then. Yeah, we definitely wasn't rewinding or recording it back in the day, or had the subtitles up there.
Yeah, right. So yeah, definitely he's very that character resonates. I don't get it resonates, but it's just one of my favorite characters. Then when he was in the store and he gave the kids some money to play the game,
gave the coins, gave the old lady $100 bill,
tell them to get whatever you want.
Like don't talk to them kids like that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And look, and then with the still a chicken, I'm taking this chicken.
Yeah.
Fuck you very much, and stepped off with the food. Classic.
I love King of New York, man.
What I love about
kind of reminisce on it.
What I love about that movie too is Frank's just, to me, besides I've never seen a movie that I can, especially on some gangster type time. Frank was with the goons.
Yeah.
And Frank would go to the when he went to dinner
with the mayor and stuff.
People knew who he was. People welcome home, Frank. I'm talking about major people in the city. knew who he was, and all he really wanted to do was he knew he was on borrowed time. All he really wanted to do was make the city better. It was on some almost Robin Hood shit.
It was.
You get what I'm saying? It wasn't about my. He always said, I got like 1 or 2 years to do this. I know I ain't got that much time, but I'm gonna do it. So, but I respected the fact that you've seen him with Jimmy and them, and then even like them, not Jimmy necessarily, but my man from you talking about him? That's his name, right. My man, he would be at when you said the last name you just said. Main man from Boardwalk Harlem.
Oh, Steve Buscemi.
No. Godfather of Harlem and all that. The last name,
Giancarlo.
Right.
Yeah.
He would be with them at these events. He was at the they was going to stuff in the city, and they was like with the rubbing elbows with the major people in the city. He was with Frank. Like you see Frank at the play, he right there behind Frank chilling. You know what I'm saying? So they was able to turn off that, they was gangsters in the street, but high society, as far as New York. So that stuck out to me. Most of the gangster movies is all that gangster stuff, but Frank and them was, Frank said, I'm trying to be the mayor of the city, you know what I mean? Classic.
It's my favorite part when he come in there and he was like, "What you drinking there?" He say, "Root beer."
Right.
What's up? It's just things I don't do.
Right.
It's just things I don't do.
Yeah. One of my favorites, definitely. What is up? Hold on. I had a. Yeah, man. Definitely one of them. The fact that every time you see him, he had the 2 girls with him. Like, he didn't walk around with security on the regular.
No.
It was always Teresa Randall and the white girl.
Yeah.
Another thing, you never seen who his driver was. His limousine, you never seen who drove that limousine. Never showed them one time.
They was getting it.
The most gangster part of it all. All right, first of all, David Caruso got all his cop friends killed. Period.
Everybody. Yeah.
The whole homies. All the homies. And he the only one who lived. He at the funeral by yourself, looking dumb while they wives is crying.
Stupid, yeah.
Then he runs off that might be one of the first worst runoff was Red at the Debo took his chain. And he
right.
That might be the second worst runoff ever. He runs to the car all dumb. David Caruso gets in the car. He's I can't find my keys. Limo pulls up beside him. Hey, shotgun. At a cop's funeral. It's hundreds of cops there. Frank get him out of there.
And then just pull off. Everybody just looking at the car, pull off.
Right. Cops start running that way. Classic, man. Classic. I didn't really agree with he gotta die, of course. Him dying kind of way he died to me was like that might have been my least favorite part of the movie. Not that he died, but just it was real subtle though, he got shot. He got in a taxi, he got shot, he driving, and he kind of just dies in the back seat. Classic movie. Could they do King of New York again?
Like a remake?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I would watch it, yo.
I mean, it didn't do numbers the first time out though.
It didn't, but that's the thing about it. It becomes a cult classic. A lot of stuff didn't do numbers. I'm sure they made their money over 1,000 times in syndicate, right? Because the cost of the movie don't change, right? And I'm sure it did made more than all of that since then. And we talking about something that's 30 years old. You know what I mean? It's 30 years old. Like
another part that stick out to me.
Matter of fact, it's 35 years old. I'm tripping.
What, 1990?
1990. Yeah.
Right. So another part that stick out to me, Frank first come home, whatever. He's somewhere. The cops run up on him, grab him, throw him in. No, they want to throw him in the trunk, or they put him in the back seat first. Run, do whatever they got to do so the limo can't follow him, whatever.
Yeah.
So they pull up somewhere. They all got the car. They pop the trunk. Keep on the trunk, whatever. So Wesley Snipes like, oh, you ain't going through shit. Start doing some shit. Frank hit him with like a 5-piece. Poop, pop, poop, pop, poop, pop, poop. Yo. put his hands on Wesley, yo. And then it's crazy too when you think about the fact that Wesley went on to do New Jack City.
Yeah.
Larry Fishburne went on to do Deep Cover.
Yeah.
Those were movies that those some of them joints. But maybe you don't get a Deep Cover and all those different things without King of New York.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So what are we rating? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's a 10. It's a classic. It's a 10.
Yeah.
It's a Brothers classic.
Straight up Brothers classic.
Period. Yo, if I see King of New York on right now, I'm watching King of New York. Period. And I'm talking and I'm saying the lines. I know a lot of the lines in there. I ain't gonna say I know every line, and they like the 5 Heartbeats is for me, but because I can damn near do the whole 5 Heartbeat movie. But King of New York. Yeah. No. I think we should do next show. What you want to do? Where you at with it?
I don't know, because you got stipulations and limitations to it. Like I thought you know what I'm saying?
No, it don't gotta be no stipulations.
Yeah, I'm game for whatever. What did we say? I thought we had it already picked out who we was going to do.
Well, we picked out Devil's Advocate. And for me, it was just watching it. Like I said, I really like to really enjoy the movie and really take, especially when we're paying that close of attention.
Yeah.
I need to have the subtitles so I can really I take it seriously. So I really want to,
I'll do some research and see we can get out there and see what's available.
Right. We can look on we'll figure it out.
All right.
But that was our music. Our music. That was our movie take. King of New York classic. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're doing.
Go see it. Yeah.
Definitely. And like I said, if you any kind of hip hop fan, King of New York is up there as one of the most major hip hop influence movies out there, period. We'll watch something funny. We'll watch like 40-year-old version or something.
No, I'm down. Or knocked up. My joints.
All right. Let's do knocked up.
All right, bet. Knocked up it is.
Let me make sure I can find it on. I gotta find it on.
We'll find it. We'll put it out.
Yeah, we're gonna do something funny.
Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll put out what movie we're gonna do on the Brothas Talkin episode.
Yeah.
182, real quick. We'll throw that in there. Hopefully I remember. But
because we did 40-year-old version. One of my favorite clips of all time is on.
What's Hammer Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Oh no. Some of the best joints be the ones that was
that was a cutout scene. Like
when my man told him to go fuck a goat. He's like, why you telling me to go fuck a goat, yo? Like, that shit the class. We gonna figure it out though. Yeah. I don't know. In my heart, I want to say the Sandlot. I ain't gonna hold with you too.
I ain't mad at the Sandlot.
All right, we'll figure it out, man. Yeah. If y'all got some suggestions in the next couple of days,
leave some suggestions in the comments. Yeah, we'll break it down. Get the Brothas Talkin
Entertainment
view. Yeah.
All right, so we made our predictions. Backlash happened on Saturday.
Yep.
Right.
5 matches.
Right. Fatal 4-Way was mid.
Yeah.
I feel like it was mid. We're gonna see. They say I've seen a little bit about the kid that just showed up to help. Yeah. I heard he's kind of like 5'2" with just being that size and the things he's able to do in the ring.
Yeah.
I find that interesting. I really enjoy Becky match.
Becky and Lyra.
Yo, that was a hell of a match.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a match. Becky hasn't always been the most technical wrestler, but she really got short.
I think Becky has always been dope.
Becky, she pretty good in the ring. If I'm talking top 5 women in the ring right now, ring wise, just ring action. She's not in the top 5 of women.
You don't think Becky's in the top 5? All right, give me a 5.
No. I'm just saying. I'm saying in ring. I'm talking
in ring. I'm talking about in ring skill. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me 5 women better. That was easy.
Rhea. Yeah. Bianca.
That was easy.
Ishk. It's the champ.
Io Sky. That's 3.
Charlotte.
No.
You crazy.
That's where you lose me. Nope.
Charlotte get busy. Charlotte get busy.
All right. I'll give you Charlotte. 5.
And give me the champ, the other champ.
Who? Oh, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I might got some else. I might
Charlotte out of there and give me Becky.
What's my girl name? Who spit out the green stuff?
Oh,
Oscar. I like Oscar a whole lot. Don't get me wrong, I love Becky. The transformation into the man thing was some of the most brilliant. I ain't talking about I'm not saying when we talk about the top ones. Oh, Becky's definitely the top ones because of what she does in the mic and the other things.
Yeah,
I'm talking about strictly in-ring performance.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Right, but she showed maybe she got better. She getting better because she showed her ass and she got Shorty over.
Mm-hmm.
She got Shorty over and she she broke her nose too.
Yeah.
At the end of that.
Yeah.
But they was getting to it. I never really seen her before, so it was interesting to see her work. Like she
got drafted up on the last draft from.
And I go, it's a one matter of fact, the chick who fought EO on Raw, I want to say
Roxanne Perez.
She nice.
Yeah. NXT got a lot of women coming up in that division, right? More
NXT got 3 black men. Trick Williams.
Yep.
Because I came across the Trick Williams in my young boy.
Look that trick. You asked me
about Le'Veon, what I tell you his name was?
And the champion name, what's his name? Ubawu?
Yo, I haven't seen him yet. But I heard like the young boy on the mic, the young boy Javon Evans.
Yeah.
This kid, first of all, the shit he be doing, go look up his hottest.
I'm gonna check him out.
His hottest 50 moves.
Yeah. I'm gonna check him.
And he called himself the young OG.
Yeah.
So he got the mic and he talking like we talk.
Yeah.
OG, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Randy had a match. Mix after the match, Randy put his hand up like, kid, you got something.
Yeah.
So him, Trick, and main man who got the belt now.
Yeah.
I'm about to start locking in the NXT. But the young boy and the Javon Evans just went through what's name just had some words, him and Ricochet. Just had words on Twitter, like on some, I'm over here learning.
Be like second tier. Fuck out of here. Best thing about Ricochet was goddamn Samantha.
No. If you go back to NXT when Ricochet did the joint where he hit the rope,
I ain't entertain nobody who ain't in the mix.
And stood and Ricochet was crazy at NXT.
His best thing was when him and Logan Paul jumped off that goddamn opposite side of the ropes and met in the middle of the ring.
That's a hell of a combination athletically.
Hell of a combination. That shit was crazy.
Say Fatal 4-Way was mid.
Yeah.
Becky did a thing. Finn Balor is hilarious.
Yeah.
When Finn took his time, was that match? Yeah, that was.
That was Dom versus Penta.
He's talking about some. Hold on. Let me go get the chair so they can get caught.
Yeah.
He trying everything to ruin this shit.
Yeah.
Dom is getting good. I don't know how good Dom was before.
You mean like athletically?
Dom did some shit. He did he jumped through the ropes and hit the ball with the He jumped through the ropes, caught ball, and hit him with the fucking and Penta ain't no joke neither.
No, Penta's the man. Yeah.
But I'm talking about he dived through the ropes. He caught him and hit him with the DDT.
It's crazy. Said, 2 years ago, Dom couldn't say a word on the mic. Now he gets cheered. Right? Dom is going. He's gonna turn good. He's gonna turn good eventually. Yeah, it's a lot. Not right now, though. Right? Nah, he gonna lead that stable. Yeah.
Because Finn gonna get out of there. They don't get Finn.
He's like the anti-villain right now. He's like in the middle. Right. You know what I'm saying?
He got the heat though. That's the term they use, right? The heat. Mm-hmm. He got heat, yo. Yeah. He got heat, and he's eventually going to be a good guy. But he's gonna be one of them guys. When you get cheered as the bad guy, then you really winning. And I hear a lot of wrestlers say that they prefer to be in the heel. The heels more. I heard Stephanie McMahon say that. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing we got to tap into too. That Stephanie McMahon show.
Places. Stephanie's Places.
Yo,
I watched the Bloodline episode.
That was good,
it was
right?
Really good. It was really, really good.
What's name? I like what's my man name we just talking about?
Jacob Fatu.
Yo, he's so well spoken.
Yeah.
Hearing him talk.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about when he's not on a break. He was talking when he's talking.
He just talking. Yeah. Like I don't care what nobody say about wrestling, right? Like it's just as real as anything else you watch. It's actually, I think it's more real than the movies, right?
Right.
Jacob Fatu don't have a stunt double. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's the hurt.
Yeah, like
I be having to tell T, she be like,
chest. Like we'll get there. But like wrestling is some of the best put on stuff in all of entertainment because one, there is no breaks, right? Like Triple H, you remember like right after right after WrestleMania, they handed him like the document, and he was like, season, you know what I'm saying, season over, season begin, right? Because 364 days, you know what I'm saying, to WrestleMania. Like,
so you get to like the last match, you get to the last match of WrestleMania, and then you're handing you Monday Night Raws.
Yeah, script. Yeah,
kill for Monday Night Raw. Even if it's scripted, like, and that's why I be having to tell T, like, yo, at the end of the day, okay, do you think that tickles when somebody does that? Do you know that this ring is made of? What you're jumping into? What you're jumping like?
Injured. Kevin Owens is out right now for a neck injury.
Right.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And it's the storytelling. It's the storytelling.
Yeah.
That's what makes it compelling.
Undertaker had a part. He said, I don't even remember after I had my concussion. I don't remember anything that happened after that.
Against
Mankind, right?
No, not against Mankind. Ooh. Against what's my man name? Brock Lesnar. When he lost for the first time at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You did bring up Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee against Gunther. Great match. I enjoyed it. Like I said, the storytelling of it. I had what's my man name? Michael Cole. You know, who's been around. I remember when Michael Cole first started.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, Cole
28 years ago. Yeah, and even though I ain't been locked in, I've had my ins and outs with it, but Cole has been there, and the respect is there. And when you hear him talk about Michael Cole wrestlers, it says a lot. It was a hell of a match. Gunther ends up at the end of it, kind of giving them the, hey, y'all showed me something. Gunther is, I think I don't know. I want to see what they do with him next. Do we go after Jay? Because Jay is fighting. What's my man name? Just sport up. Logan Paul. On Saturday night main event.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in seeing. You said we got money in the bank coming up.
Yeah.
Before SummerSlam. SummerSlam's in August, so it's a bunch of things, and they got
Clash in Paris.
Clash of the Champions. It's and then the draft ain't happened yet.
Yeah.
I think Trick Williams coming up. Definitely. I feel like he coming up.
I see Trick coming up. Yeah.
I feel like he coming up, but I got to start.
The problem is everybody's so over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have these singular stars anymore. And that's why WWE has had to create these different belts, right? The USA Championship, the Women's Intercontinental, because you got to have people fighting for something. And like that, it's like a good, bad problem to have. You don't have the one or two superstars and a bunch of mid cards. You have people who are interchangeable that can main event all of these things, right? You literally had the situation during WrestleMania with Jey Uso and Gunther didn't even main event. We're talking about the person who got that on one Royal Rumble, which was a part of it, because you had a better storyline outside of it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like kind of like with rap. Either you want that first match or you want that last match.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I don't feel like that first match is so much of a slap in the face. I think more if you So I mean, as much as he didn't main event, I think starting off, you set the tone too.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you go into that first match, we about to put on something that you're gonna have to follow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as much as you can have the main event. The main event can be the main event, but the main event, the John Cena and on the second night, I take Rhea and
that was
opening over that.
Mania. That was the best match of Mania.
That Roman Reigns
and got that going beyond.
No, I'm not mad at that. I love that, but I still think that what's the name?
Seth Roman and CM Punk.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. All right. I'm not mad at either one.
I'm not mad at your take.
I'm not going to
argue that. I'm not going to argue you on that, but
I feel you.
So Pat McAfee had a hell of a match. I like him on the mic more. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But he did his thing. John Cena, I'm sorry. I'm not impressed. I haven't been impressed. I don't really like. How did you feel about the match? It's going to be good.
We're not talking about Penta. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So we had the main event. I'm a huge Randy Orton fan.
Right. So he don't ever disappoint. He gonna show up. Right.
The Viper is going to be the Viper as long as he's healthy. So I think that no matter who he's in the ring with, he's going to shine. Even that little spot with Joe Hendry, like doing Mania was absolutely phenomenal because Randy Orton is one of those ones. And in my heart of heart, I wanted Randy Orton to win, but I knew it wasn't going to happen because I know how the storyline is.
He's gonna keep that belt to the last night.
Yeah, probably got that on. What's in November? What's the joint before Rumble? Damn.
It's not
Survivor Series. Survivor Series, the last one. Right. Yeah, so I think he's gonna have it all the way until then, man. He might lose at SummerSlam. I don't know, but anyway. But Randy, man, the attitude adjustments to the table, goddamn, him RKOing everybody was insane. Like he gave Randy Orton from St. Louis, Missouri. It was in St. Louis. He put on for the city for real. Right, you know what I'm saying? They counted to 13. They had the refs in there. Took the ref bump out of there. But dog, him RKOing all those people was nuts. It was nuts.
Them using R-Truth was definitely something out of left field. It makes sense though.
I like that because he's the biggest John Cena. He grew up watching John Cena.
Yeah,
he older than John
Cena. Did you see after the
Punk show? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is some of the best writing on the planet, bro. This is hands down some of the best.
I just don't be believing John though.
Really?
Because John is so happy.
Oh, you don't believe John the heel?
Right.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to adjust to it. Pause.
Yeah.
If that's a pause, Jay would say that's a pause. But
yeah.
But back to Randy Orton. Randy Orton might be. I've never seen somebody who make wrestling look as effortless as he does.
Yeah.
Every move just looks so smooth, so third generation and all that, and it being in your blood. I believe that with him. I believe it's in his blood because you can bounce off the ropes and hit you with that slam, and that thing is the prettiest, smoothest thing you ever seen. You know,
they got what they call it? Not the tornado DDT. What is it? We grab your feet beyond
and drag you off the
and like that, and then
right.
Come back, like, oh shit!
The whole helmet on the ground on the fist and all like that.
The coil joint when he coil up on
you. The neck and how the top rope.
The introduction with the hands. You can't beat that with a bat.
Man. He just what else would Randy Orton do in life besides
wrestle? Yeah.
Right. So we heading into Raw tonight.
Yep.
Raw on the night. And then we will be Raw. So we're gonna have we're not back till next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we will have 2 Raws under our belt. Whatever movie we watching won't be into that next week. So we might even bring that up next week. We'll figure out what we watching next week as far as the movie. When we do. So we're doing 2 Raws, and then we're doing episode 7 and 8 for 7 for your friends and your friends and neighbors.
Yeah.
I gotta stop that.
8 of Mobland.
Episode 8 for Mobland.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're up. This has been Brothas Talkin Entertainment Podcast. I'm the Flesh Man. That's Iceberg. And Brothas Talking Shit Podcast. What?
Next Sunday. No, I was saying, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We back Sunday. We all alive. I hope y'all enjoyed your Mother's Day. You know that. I hope y'all took care of y'all folks. We out here. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah. Peace.
Yeah.